Hi YouTube. Okay, Sunday just gone. I went to two car boot sales. The first one was in Dunton and the second one was in Nevendon. The Dunton was the first time I've ever been there, and unfortunately the weather wasn't very kind. It was very drizzly, and when I got there I nearly got back in the car and left because of the very foul smell floating around the air. I think the farmers decided to put out the fertilizer very early in the morning. It was about 6:30 in the morning. But I'll tell you, several times I thought I was going to throw up. The smell was so bad. But I'm glad I persevered, because I picked up a few bargains. Probably would have picked up a lot more if it wasn't sort of raining. I think a lot of the dealer stuff actually got damaged in the rain. But anyway, this is what I picked up from Dunton. 4 PS1 games: Jumping Flash, Heart of Darkness, Monsters Inc. Scare Island, and Emperor's New Groove. These were 50p each. Okay. Next door, I found Left 4 Dead 2 for the Xbox 360. Originally selling for £6. Got them to sell for £5. All intact, so I was quite pleased with that. Prince of Persia: Warrior Within for the PlayStation 2. Got this for £1. Next up, I found a store that had loads of odds and sods, and they had one 360 game, which was Assassin's Creed. Now all the games were being sold for £1. So I managed to get this one for £1, and the dealer threw in this, I don't know, it's probably some sort of demo disc for the Grand Theft Auto 4. But it's still wrapped up as well. But yeah, Assassin's Creed 1 for £1. The box is a bit in a sorry state, but what counts is what's inside. And guess what I found at another store? Left 4 Dead 2 again, but this one completely sealed, brand new. Guy was selling this for £5. So I thought, I'll make him offer £4 and see what happens, and he took it. So now I've got 2 copies of Left 4 Dead 2. This one obviously I'm going to keep. Not sure what I'm going to do with the other one. Might do a trade or something for it. I'll see what happens. And okay. NES games. It was like, wow, this is the first time I've actually seen any NES games for sale at a boot sale. And these were boxed too. Unfortunately, the boxes would have been in slightly better condition if it wasn't for the rain. But to be considered, it's not too bad. First game's Kung Fu. Tom and Jerry: The Ultimate Game of Cat and Mouse. Not too bad. Yeah. in quite good condition, apart from it being a bit dusty. But these were £2 each. Okay, another store had this stack of Master System games. Now they're absolutely filthy, but I think the guy was really desperate to get rid of them, because he let me have the whole lot, all 5 of these games, for £2. So this one's Super Space Invaders. This one's Transport. This one's Great Football. Ugh. Champions of Europe. And the Ninja, which I might already have actually. I'll have to check. But I might even have. I don't think I've got Great Football. I'm not sure. But there's at least 2. I think at least a 3 here I don't have, or 4. But no, there's a whole lot for £2. And finally, a couple of 3 Xbox games: The Incredibles, Hunter the Reckoning, and Manhunt. These were 50p each. Not a bad haul from Dunton. It was just a shame about the cut-down smell and the rain. Okay, so next up was Nevendon. Found this Sega Superstars Tennis. Grand total of £1.50. And it's complete. Very, very nice. And the next thing I picked up was this. I think it's called an Argo Ultra 8-bit video game system. I've actually got it out of the box. So here's the system itself, which looks suspiciously like an N64, eh? Gun, 2 pads. Unfortunately, it's got this the foam has actually like melted and stuck to the actual leads. Something which happens. It's very, very common actually. If you leave stuff in a foam box for a long time, for some reason it tends to melt and actually glues itself to the leads. And it comes with a cartridge 84 in 1. I think this might be the same console that Steve Benway she got hold of and done a few videos on, so you might want to go to his site and have a look. Unfortunately, this machine seems to be missing its power supply and some audio video cables. Or the video cable is not a big deal, but the power supply, I'll have to see what I can do to get this thing up and running. But I've got a feeling that this cartridge might fit into my Famicom clone. It's probably a 64 pin. Basically, this is just a glorified NES clone. Okay, I'm coming up to the limit. have to make another video for the next part.